It's back to Carrow Road for Norwich City this weekend when they welcome Manchester United on Sunday, looking to take another big Premier League scalp. It's not been the best start to the season for the Red Devils, though. You've probably noticed they're only down in 14th, which is not what their fans are expecting at all. They've only got 10 points from 9 games. Just 2 wins, and that is the worst start to a league season for them since 1986-87, which is before the Alex Ferguson era started. These were the starting 11s in the last game. Starting with Norwich, this was the team that began the 0-0 draw at Bournemouth. Not expecting too much change, of course. The big question will be whether Tom Tribal comes in. We've already let you know earlier in the week from our interview with Ben Godfrey that Ben's expecting to be fine, and that hernia problem hopefully won't be causing him any more pain by the time the game arrives on Sunday. So will Tribal come in alongside Alex Tettey in midfield for one of Mo Leitner or Kenny McLean and provide a more solid midfield against a still very dangerous Manchester United with some top level players? And the other consideration being whether Onel Hernandez, who came off the bench for the final 10 minutes at Bournemouth, fit from that knee injury, whether he comes in for Todd Cantwell or Emi Buendia on the wings. But you would have thought after missing most of the season it will be another start on the bench for Onel. We're speaking ahead of Daniel Farke's press conference on Friday, so we'll of course find out more on the team news front then. This is how United lined up for a very decent result, actually. They held Liverpool, their arch rivals, of course, leaders at the moment, prevented them from winning a 9th straight league game with a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford on Sunday. The main issue here is that United have a game Thursday evening in the Europa League. They're away in Serbia against Partizan Belgrade, so they of course could pick up fresh injury issues, and it's of course nice that Norwich are able to keep their feet up and prepare for the game on Sunday while United have that one to contend with. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has said ahead of that match that David De Gea hasn't travelled. Of course, Spain goalkeeper, one of their top players, he's being rested with Sunday in mind. Paul Pogba also won't be in action and is not expected to return from his ankle injury, of course World Cup winner with France, so he's set to miss Sunday. Luke Shaw, England left back, and Nemanja Matic, midfielder, they could both return on Sunday, but that's still in doubt, so we'll see how things are shaping up when the weekend actually rolls round. In terms of strength, it's pretty clear from United the one thing that has gone well has been the defence. They of course signed Harry Maguire from Leicester this summer for 80 million, England defender, and he has allowed them to at least solidify at the back. They've only conceded 9 in 9 so far. That's 12 fewer than Norwich, so a much better defensive record. But that has had a knock-on effect with their attacking ability. They've only scored 10, which is the same as Norwich, but 2 of their goals have been penalties so far. In terms of weaknesses, their discipline has not been good at all. They've got 19 yellow cards so far. Only Palace and Arsenal have got more. That's 5 more than Norwich as well. And that's despite averaging just 15 tackles a game, which is the second lowest in the Premier League so far this season. And a similarity with Norwich and United, aerial duels, not something that either team's particularly great at. United averaging 16.1 per game. Norwich had the worst in the division on that front with 12.3, but Norwich were much better at Bournemouth last week when they managed 24 successful aerial duels. And a key man, Marcus Rashford, still a top player. He could well be in action in the Europa League, so we'll see if that has an effect on the game. He's got 4 goals and 2 assists in the Premier League so far this season. It's his big chance really, because Romelu Lukaku was sold to Inter Milan during the summer, so he's getting the opportunity to play through the middle where so many United fans wanted to see him. Scored a brilliant goal for England when they thrashed Bulgaria last week. Still only 21, but he's got 36 international caps, 181 appearances for United and 49 goals. So he's looking for that 50th club goal, and still a very good player in there if he turns up.